Good morning and welcome to Christchurch, New Zealand. It's freezing cold here and we arrived yesterday, as yesterday was an uneventful day as we flew from Auckland to Christchurch. The day before we have been to Auckland, but Auckland was also something like a dead city. It's the largest city of New Zealand but not the capital, and there's literally nothing to see for tourists. So there were no video yesterday and the day before, but today I will make a new video for you. We are now waiting for an old tram, which is a hop-on, hop-off tram, and which takes you through the city on a tour for sightseeing. Yeah, come on and enjoy. There comes the tram.
So, kia ora everyone, welcome aboard. My name is Finbar, I'll be your tram driver obviously. You're currently joining me on tram number 11, which is the oldest tram we have in our tram fleet, dating back to 1903. So 120 years old, a bit more than that. And it does come with a bit of a drawback being the oldest tram, and that it makes the most noise out of all the trams. You can probably hear it already, rattling and screeching a little bit. I do apologize for that. You may miss what I'm saying about half the time. So I again apologize for that as well. We'll be using this tram to do our usual 15-minute loop around the tracks, taking us through 18 different stops where you can hop on and hop off wherever you want. There should be a tram about every 15 to 20 minutes, so do feel free to get off and have a look around at something. As I list all those names and also live in the earthquakes, we can take five of those on a white mountain wall. Just need to walk 3 minutes along the Avon River towards the south. That direction, you will enter the deposit. The wall is built on the
So we adjusted our first stop. We decided to hop off. The next tram is coming in approximately 15 to 20 minutes. So we take the next one and continue our journey through the city. And that's the Bridge of Remembrance. The bridge is mainly dedicated to all the victims from World War I and also for the continuous wars.
Hey, brace you up the rim.
This one is here basically the main shopping district of Christchurch. These are all new buildings, because the old ones has been destroyed in 2011 in February due to the earthquake which hit Christchurch, which was one of the strongest earthquakes which hit New Zealand so far with 6.3 magnitude. And yeah, the city is still suffering from it, but it's rebuilding all buildings from time to time. So we're now back at the tram stop and waiting to hop on again.
Fashion, 15 shoe shops there all around us. But there is only one grocery store, one supermarket you'll have in this neck of the woods, and that's on our right, passing out down to our right-hand side. This is Market Lane, hiding 60 more stores down that way. Down the left-hand side, Christchurch Tram, that being her golden jubilee. Also ahead of us there is the Post and Telegraph Office from 1932. It's the cafe down below, C1 Espresso, a little bit eccentric, a little unique. It's got pneumatic tubing in the centre. So if you order the unique little spot, it's open until 5 o'clock, being a Sunday. We're going to work our way a little bit further along now, down towards stops 8 and 9 before heading back through to Cathedral Square. In the early 90s, before passing away from skin cancer himself, age 45 in 1995. Behind him is all to our left. Terry's here is a beautiful place for a cup of coffee. We'll warn you though, the coffee does get quite expensive. If you're tempted to buy the beautiful Portuguese and Italian boots in here at the Merchant Shoe Store. 3 months ago, husband and I went in to try out the coffee shop and we liked it a lot. He's a bit concerned to learn though that a flat white cost me $300 and no, I don't know what happened. All I do know is now I've got a very comfortable pair of black 30 stonemason grills and trade prepared to walk off the job. What they're needing is $30 million by this month. Exactly what's involved. Everything from what we go. We're going to cruise our way back down towards stop 2 here, Cathedral Square. Obstinate history is the Canterbury Club, a gentleman-only club from 1872 until 2002, when the species went extinct and we ran out of gentlemen. And Ernest Henry Shackleton, the iceberg roses planted in the front garden bed are erected there to their honour. We're going to try Mr. Bridge in here to Mr. Boulevard. So out to the right-hand side here. There's the beautiful Sunday Makers Market there. Great place to go get yourself a souvenir or 3. This is a really beautiful part of town here. Stops 12 and 13 will take in the beautiful Arts Centre. These are 23 Gothic Revival style buildings. 21 of them are Heritage 1 grade listed. Designed by 2 men, Benjamin Mountford and Samuel Hurst Seeger. They had designed these buildings back in 1850. They're a mere 25 or 23 years old. Very talented. A small trundle down the line here will take us up to stop 13 here. The beautiful Clock Tower here, dated from 1879, making 145 years old. Oldest part of the building along here. Also, of course, on stop 13 is the stunning Botanic Gardens. 21 hectares of gorgeous open garden space. But known as New Zealand's Garden City since 1906. The tram that is ahead of us there, jumping in a couple of stops, will be here for about 2 to 3 minutes, folks. So if you'd like to quickly grab a photograph in front of the tram, you can do so. If you'd like to have a look inside the cab here and see how a tram works, Wellington, Lower North Island, sometimes capital city in the world, by the way, is Wellington. And 4 of the avenues that ring around our central city are the Prime Minister Arthur Stacey. We figured Christchurch was just for me to there too. We've got the Waffle House down the way here. We'll do our best here to be able to avoid the errant furniture, the cats, dogs, people, seagulls that love to call the place home. We've even got Waffle House just out to our left-hand side there. Great wee spot to get yourself a cup of coffee. Also, it's a great spot to be able to go and get banoffee and very delicious waffles that are on offer too.
So they operate a few different trams with seating on the side and then with normal seating and also with heated cars. And that's it for the tram part. Now we are going to the gondola. So we are now here in the gondola and going up the mountain to get some nice views of Christchurch. So in the back you can already see some snow-covered mountains. So we are now on top of the mountain with the Littleton Harbour below. And the Coral Island. Just an amazing view. So below you can see Christchurch. So now we are going back down and heading to the International Antarctic Center in Christchurch. So now we are at the International Antarctic Center and let's see what's inside this exhibition. There are already some old snow vehicles in front of the exhibition. So now we are at the main entrance of the Antarctic Center. So here's a chamber where we can explore an Arctic storm. In 20 minutes we are going inside the chamber.
You are?
I think Jen said she might say Charlie will move.
Now we are going to the penguin rescue.
Is that up close?
Because the penguins are up there and not in the water. There you can see some penguins. Most of the penguins are hiding inside the holes. Here are the holes from the inside, and there you can see some penguins. Actually, there are two inside this hole. That's a map with the location of the penguins in New Zealand. Pretty cool, they have actually 7 different types of penguin here. We're now inside the storm chamber. Just waiting a couple of more minutes until the storm starts. Pretty cool, you can sit on one of these bikes. So the storm is about to start in the chamber. It's getting dark. Now we have minus 8 degrees Celsius and it will be getting much colder now. So that's how they transport cargo and people to Antarctica.
Special earplugs to help cut the engine noise. flight counted to a compass. We do provide a nautical service. What's occurring? Each year's average
Scott's and Shackleton's expedition bases, together with Carston bush cribbings, huts at Cape Adare, the first building on the continent, and Sir Edmund Hillary.
So we are now going for a quick drive with the Heglund.
Just if you're tall, mind your head because it's easy to hit. You guys have done it before. Yeah. It worked great. Fantastic.
I think you're sitting forward, it probably can't go too much tighter.
As long as at the top one you can push.
A bit of a field trip. So the Heglund is a Swedish military all-terrain tracked vehicle, currently in use by the New Zealand Antarctic team at Scott Base, and has proven itself to be is a gateway city to the Antarctic. That gateway came about in the early days in the 1900s when the sailing boats would come out from England. They would stop here at Christchurch at Littleton to get supplies and provision before making their